guess the biggie this week has been our
I know what
friend
you're gonna
Baz,
say.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And action. You know where we are. I am thrilled to be back in Graceland and to be able to say that it's true. It's very, very true. I can't even begin to tell you what we had found during the making of Elvis in terms of never before seen concert footage, and our sleeves are rolled up. We are working hard, and we want to make something absolutely unprecedented and special with this material. So it's time, as we like to say, to TCB. Cut.
Yeah, that landed unexpectedly on our computer screens this week, didn't it? Fantastic. Yeah. I am really looking forward to that. That looks really good. And I think he's doing a lot of research to make sure that he's not sort of like releasing stuff that fans have already seen before. I've seen another clip of him saying he was outside of Graceland, and he was saying that he wants to make sure that it's really like unseen stuff. So he's doing his research.
I think the problem he's got with the bigger fans is the bigger fans have got bootleg copies of some of the filming, haven't they? And a lot of hours of poor quality copies.
Yes. That's exactly it. It's poor quality. What we're going to get is really good quality stuff.
Yeah. So I really welcome it.
I'm hoping it goes to the theaters. I'm hoping it's going to be like a proper movie release rather than a Netflix.
Yeah. I guess my first thought is it'd be nice if he does a theatre version. And I hope he does like a fans version in Blu-ray format where we get some extra.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, whatever he gives us is going to be a step forward and a great thing to have.
Yeah.
As a fan, I just want those shows. I want the concerts, you know. Yeah. At the very least, make up a full concert.
Yeah, at the very least. Yeah.
At the very least, a full show. There's never been a full show from in concert, on tour. That's the way it is. You know, the only time we got a full show was a Lower.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's it, you know, and thankfully it was just such a great performance, that, and a great show. Yeah.
The teaser Baz put out, did you notice there was, apart from the introduction where Elvis talked a little about his life in that interview, that was from On Tour, but everything else was from That's the Way It Is. So I wonder if it's going to be mostly That's the Way It Is release, or are they going to also focus on tour as well, or maybe do On Tour as a second? Or just interesting to see that it was just the 1970 August stuff that was put out on the clip.
Yeah, I think we've all got to guess really at this stage, haven't we? I mean, he's always talked about both concert footage, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And one of the hints he gave to me was when he said something about you're going to see a different side of Elvis in some of his other charity work, say, or something, or the other side of him. I wonder if that's going to be the footage of Elvis with the little girl meeting before the concerts and.
Oh yeah, Albuquerque, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You know, I've seen the rough bootleg footage of that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
But it would, in decent quality, it would be a great thing to see and show. You know, I think he touched on wanting to show the human side of Elvis rather than just a concert performer. And that, to me, is the sort of footage that I go to in my mind where you could present him well. and it'll be fascinating for us and for new fans to see that type of footage. I just got to stay positive and hope for something great, really.
It could be a really big year for Elvis if we've got this movie coming out. If that hits the theaters, and then you got the Elvis Evolution presentation things kicking off in May in London, it could be a really big year for Elvis, especially here in the UK. That'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, when I was in high school, I had records of Mario Lanza and the Metropolitan Opera. I loved music.
When Daniel faced the lion, there wasn't any doubt. We've got to be like Daniel, and the Lord will help us out. I got a feeling in my body, this will be our lucky day.
Camera crew, gentlemen. Right. All right.
We'll be releasing all our sorrow, even when it's all away.
Get serious, you just
Yes.
play a little bit. Hard way to make a living, you know. It's really, really tough, boy.
I got a feeling in my body.